Yes, the early of 20th century, an amazing time for Porsche. Lots of technological advancements and new entertainment being made. What could possibly go wrong?
Hello Internet, welcome to Stories of Porsche. Today we'll be talking about the Great Belathusian War, a war that happened on the continent of Belathus, right about here. To give a little bit of context, it happened between 1923 to 1930. So here's what happened.
Between 1903 to 1915, the Kingdom of Scorpion was not in the best of shape. In those years, instability and economic issues plagued the country. Eventually, the people grew tired. They began to revolt and go on strike, further damaging the already suffering Scorpion. In 1906, the kingdom became a republic and had elected a new president. Little by little, over the years, their economy recovered. However, they still had plenty of problems such as corruption, and the civilians were not quite satisfied yet. 1909 marked the year that the Scorpion Imperial Party was created. This political party was created by Hans Friedrich Weber, an economist born in 1883 in the outskirts of Skopje. It started to gain popularity in 1911, as that year the country was in some serious debt. With plans to grow their economy further and strengthen their army, Hans Friedrich Weber won the 1914 presidential election. His first act was to make the country an empire. Weber made many changes, including improvements to the economy and research to improve the military. In 1915, a new vehicle named the Panzer was created. It was quite a shock. Many countries started to develop tanks of their own. As for their economy, it recovered quite quickly, but many other changes were made the following year. 1916 saw tensions beginning to rise at an alarming rate. Scorpion began to deport Capricornians. Things were beginning to grow more violent, not only between Scorpion and Capricorn, but also between Cheltenham and Mountus. It had been well established by that point that Mountus and Cheltenham had quite a tense relationship. Many nations, Mountus included, were in an arms race. Cheltenham would make good progress in the race. While initially a blessing, the triumph wouldn't last long. Between 1916 to 1922, the arms race in the Belathusian continent had reached the rest of the world. Cheltenham had started to construct the Ring of Steel, a defensive line across the entire border between Scorpion and Mountus. The line was complex, filled with trenches, fortresses, and artillery. Scorpion began to make more heavy tanks. One of these models, the Panzer Model 1918, was equipped with 6 machine guns and a cannon. Capricorn made their own share of weaponry. Cheltenham would make MG 1914. They were also researching of what would become the submachine gun, or SMG for short. Across the world, even at the farthest edges of Exandria, the world knew a war in Belathus was on the horizon. It was only a matter of time before things would get out of hand.